What is up, y'all? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, I've got a full day of eating for you, finally. I feel like I've been mentioning this in a couple of my past videos, saying, I'll get there eventually. I'll make you guys a full day of eating. I'll show you what I eat eventually. So, today we got that. It is first thing in the morning. We're starting off with our first meal, obviously, breakfast. I usually don't have a huge appetite first thing in the morning, so on the bulk, that makes it hard. So I usually have about 2 breakfasts, like before noon, just to help me get my calories up, and then it gives me a little time to digest this first one and get the metabolism going. So I feel like if I have a light meal early in the morning, first thing in the morning, and then a meal later, I can usually, it helps me just to break it up. I suck at eating large meals, so I need to have more meal frequency, not super big meals. So the first meal of the day is these little waffles. They are not Eggos. They are these, how do you say this, Kodiak power waffles. They're pretty good. I mean, a little high in the fat, but 12 grams of protein for these two, so not terrible as far as the protein goes. And then with this meal, I always take my morning supplements too, which is just some fish oils and a little bit of ashwagandha. Fish oils just to do all the magic that fish oils are good for, and then the ashwagandha for helping lower those stress levels and help maintain cortisol levels. But got those bad boys right here. I don't know if you can see them from over there, but we take them all at once around here. You know, we don't one at a time. Just pop them in and down the hatch. So anyway, oh, of course, also got my morning coffee. Can't forget that. But normally with this meal, I would also be having about 16 ounces of orange juice. I just ran out of orange juice, which is a shame. So no orange juice today, but we'll have these 2 waffles, and then I'll check back in when we're on our second breakfast in about an hour and a half or so. So I'll see you guys when we're at our second breakfast, but for now, I'm gonna go enjoy these waffles. All right, we're on to meal number 2. Pretty simple one. It's just some eggs and some feta cheese. So as you can see, I got the eggs going, and got a little thing of feta right here. Honestly, I don't really measure it. I just kind of, that should be good. And then I stir that in, cook it up, scramble them up, and got my eggs and feta. So I'll cook these up and report back when they're actually fully cooked. See you in a couple minutes. Well, they're all cooked. What was a couple seconds for you, if that even, was only a couple minutes for me, but got the eggs all cooked up with the feta mixed in here. I also threw in a little bit of salt and pepper, just, you know, add flavor. So I got those, and then I also have some strawberry Greek yogurt. Total with this meal now, and the waffles this morning, so far I'm at about 750 calories, about 56 grams of protein for like my overall breakfast, because this is all I'll be eating for breakfast, is that, and then like a little hour, half an hour wait, and then this after I kind of get those waffles digesting and get the metabolism kicking in. So I'm gonna go eat this, continue to do some work this morning, and I will see you guys back on the tripod at lunch. So I'm gonna take this and go enjoy. Alright, so while I sit here and do some work, I am also having another protein bar a little bit before lunch, just hold me over a little bit more, and like I said, keep the frequency up. Like I mentioned earlier today, I like to keep high frequency of meals, low volume per meal. It just helps with digestion. I feel like when I eat really big meals, I just get bloated and struggle to digest all my meals throughout the day, especially when I'm bulking. Digestion becomes a huge problem. So personally, how I combat that is just low volume of meals, like as far as like quantity or how big the meal is, I guess, but increased frequency, basically just constantly eating or almost snacking throughout the entire day with like a couple, 3-4 big meals here and there, but then otherwise just kind of filling the void with some protein bars or maybe like some pretzels just for some quick carbs or something. But yeah, gonna keep working, keep eating this, and then check back in, show you guys what I'm having for like my actual lunch. It's lunchtime, finally. Pretty basic lunch. Got some chicken here. I always meal prep my like meats for the week, so I have like 2 pounds of chicken, that I already cook, and I just like throw in a bowl, microwave it as I need it. So I'll have 4 ounces of chicken here. I have some English muffins in the toaster because I'm gonna have an English muffin with a little bit of peanut butter on it, and then this 4 ounces of chicken plus they're the English muffins. They just popped up. But then I'm also gonna do some rice, the most basic bodybuilder-esque meal: chicken and rice, and then some English muffins for even additional carbs, and peanut butter for some fats. And then I also have like these little pre-made guacs because they're super simple and get a little green in the diet, so it's not all just shades of brown and white like it feels like a lot of the times. So yeah, we got this. Not much else that goes into it. A pretty simple meal yet again. I keep my meals pretty simple. They're not anything exciting. I'm not making like some crazy dishes for my meals or anything. Everything stays pretty simple. Helps me track everything, helps me hit the protein, keep track of how much protein, carbs, fats I'm eating. If I keep it simple and don't make very complex meals, it's very easy to just look at it like this right here, this peanut butter, this is fats. And obviously some protein comes with the peanut butter, but I count it as a fat because that's the primary macro in peanut butter. And then my English muffins here are carbs, my rice, carbs, the guac, fats, the chicken, obviously protein. So that's how I make sure I'm having a balanced meal. But I don't really have anything else to say. I'm gonna pretty much let this chicken finish cooking, get this rice out of my rice cooker, put that in the bowl, and then I'll eat. So yeah, that's about it. All right, this is the final product. Obviously, chicken and rice. The guac I'll put in there. The 2 English muffins with peanut butter. That's about it. I'll probably just have water with this meal, but yeah, not much else to report as far as this meal. Pretty simple. I'm gonna go devour this, and then I think my next meal is honestly the pre-workout meal. So I'll be checking back in with how I feel my workouts. If you've watched any of my other videos, it probably won't be a surprise what I eat for a pre-workout meal because I eat the exact same pre-workout meal almost every day. I very rarely change it up. So if you already know, leave that in the comments. Don't skip ahead and cheat, but if you already know what it is, leave it in the comments. Let me know what the pre-workout meal is going to be. Otherwise, I will see you when I'm eating that. All right, it's that time of the day finally. Time to go to the gym. Pre-workout meal. I have this nice bowl of goopy goodness. It's just some cream of wheat, and then I mix in some honey, peanut butter, and some protein powder to get a little extra protein in there. So there's that. I always have a Rice Krispie treat for the road, so I'll toss that over by the gym bag. And then also while I'm working out, I have some Gatorade powder in here. Basically, just I utilize that in the bulk because liquid calories are very slept on. You can get a lot of calories very easily. It makes it very easy to digest. I can just drink them during the workout, get a couple calories. I mean, nothing crazy. It's not a ton. It's probably like 80 to like 150. I kind of eyeball the scoop, so I don't know exactly, but it's somewhere in there. And then just some quick carbs, keep my energy up throughout the workout, and then helps me get calories. And that's also why I drink a lot of orange juice, is because it's just quick carbs. It's just a lot of sugar basically, and some quick carbs, and it's easy to digest all of that good stuff. So utilize that in your bulks. When you're cutting, be very careful about the liquid calories that you're consuming because they can add up quick and you will completely forget about them. So if you're on a cut, stick to your diet soda or something, or just water, of course. But yeah, gotta eat these. It'll be quick. Head to the gym. Oh, and of course I gotta have my pre-workout. I haven't mixed it up yet, but always in the B-Dubs cup. That's my go-to for the pre-workout, is in the B-Dubs cup. I don't really have a go-to pre-workout at the moment. Just been switching between a whole bunch of different ones because I don't know, I like to switch it up on occasion. But nothing that I have as a go-to. So we'll take this, take the pre-workout, get to the gym. I got a pull day today. I don't know how much of the workout I'm going to show, to be honest. We'll show a little bit of it, but if you want more depth about this pull day, and the specific workout that I'm doing. My last video last Monday was this exact pull day. I just kind of voiced over everything I'm doing, each movement. So you can go check that out if you're curious about it. Otherwise, it's pretty simple. Some vertical pulling. I got some lat pull downs, some high cable rows, preacher curls, incline curls, face pulls, rear delt flies, some wrist curls. It's about it. Nothing crazy. Your typical pull day. So I'm gonna eat this food and I'm gonna get to the gym. And next time y'all will be hearing from me, I will be giving you the update on the post-workout meal and potentially the last meal of the day. So stay tuned for that, and we will see what I'm having for my last meal of the day. But I'm gonna go crush this workout. I'll catch you guys after the workout.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out? Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. Yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out? Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
All right, y'all, we are officially back from the gym. It was a great pull session, but now it's time to make my last meal of the day. So I completely forgot to meal prep my beef. I had, but I ran out yesterday, so I have to make more. So basically, what's on the agenda is we got 2¼ pounds of beef. I'm gonna have to cook that up, and then I got some veggies to go in the beef. I'll mix that in just so I have some veggies in my diet, and then some sweet potatoes. There's about 300 grams of sweet potatoes. I'll cut those up and I'll toss those in the air fryer, cook those up to eat with my meat. And while I am waiting, I have this lovely protein shake to hold me over while I cook. But ooh, almost spilt it. But otherwise, that is it for dinner. I'll cook this up, get it all prepped, chop up the onion, pepper, sweet potatoes. Man, I'm struggling to think for some reason. I almost been a good pump at the gym, but I'll get all that prepped up and then get the beef cooked and everything, and I'll check back in with the finished product, and then we'll probably wrap up the video there with the finished product. So just hang tight. It's gonna be real quick for you guys, but for me, it's gonna be a fun time having to prep this. But I'll check back in when we have the finished meal. So hang tight, y'all. I'll see you in a second. Oh, all right, y'all. Food is done. It is 10:15, later than I would like to be eating my last meal of the day. I would like to be in bed by now, but I forgot to make my beef. So, as you can see the beef back here, got plenty of it. So that'll be getting saved for the rest of the week, which will be lovely, but ooh, let's not drop it. That would suck. First and foremost, we gotta scale it out. For today's meal, only 1/4 pound, 4 ounces. That's all I'll be eating tonight for the beef. So let's get this. There we go. Well, some of it just fell, so the dog gets a little beef tonight. Lucky him. How much is that? Oh, 1 scoop, and we're right on the money with 4 ounces. Don't tell anyone. I'm gonna put a little extra because we're bulking. We're bulking. All right, so that's in. Now for the sweet potatoes. I do sweet potatoes just because look at those little guys. They look a little crispy, but I promise you they taste amazing. I do sweet potatoes just because, I mean, they taste good. I like potatoes. They're probably better utilized on a cut, not a bulk, just because potatoes are incredibly filling. But I was really feeling potatoes today instead of rice. But the potatoes, or sweet potatoes in general, have a lot of better micronutrients. Don't quiz me on what those are. I just hear they're micronutrient dense, so I'm like, sweet. They just taste good, and I like sweet potatoes, so that's just another reason for me to eat them, honestly. But basically, pop these in this bowl. Get this down the hatch so I can get to bed. But that's all I got for you guys today, honestly. It's just, there it is. There's the final product. So we'll eat that, and I'll get to go to bed after that, so that'll be fantastic. But this is the final meal of the day. I guess technically I'm probably gonna have a protein bar as well, just to round out my calories, hit the calories I need. But this is about 3,200 calories. About what I eat daily is 3,200. I mean, there's fluctuation here and there because obviously I'm not eating this exact thing every single day. When I was in prep, yes, it is the same meal every single day, every single, like, oh my gosh, excuse me. But in prep, it's same meal, same time, every single day, just like a robot. But that's what it takes sometimes. In the bulk, I have a little more freedom. I switch it up here and there, just trying to hit the same caloric range, keeping it a high protein diet, keeping fats at a relatively low range. I mean, fats aren't bad for you. They're an essential macronutrient. You need fats. Just don't overdo it with the fats, obviously, which is easy to do because they're more like calorically dense, 9 calories per gram, as opposed to like 4 in your carbs and proteins. But yeah, so this is 3,200 calories. I think it's about 230 to 250 grams of protein. I don't remember exactly what it is, but definitely plenty. I only weigh 185 pounds right now, so some might argue it's more than I need, but I figure, I mean, the worst that's going to happen if I eat too much protein is I'm wasting some of it and my body won't absorb it all and I'll pee it out. So if anything, that's a bummer, but at least I know for sure I'm hitting the protein I need to do. So I just say eat as much protein as you can, as long as you're hitting your other macros too, as long as you're getting some carbs and some fats in you, so like you have energy and everything. Eat a high protein diet. It'll be good for you. You'll grow muscle. You'll get big. It'll be a lovely day. But anyways, I'm gonna eat this, put that in the Tupperware container. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe learned something. Maybe you just thought it was cool what I eat. Who knows? I don't know. But I appreciate you all watching and sticking around to the end. Let's keep liking, sharing, subscribing, all that fun stuff. Like I said, goal is 100 subscribers in 2025. Honestly, hoping we blow that out of the water, but I'm trying to start at a reasonable goal. Let's crush it. Let's get that before even the end of the year. That'd be awesome. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do for that, and we will set the next goal. So let's do that. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend. And I will see all of you next Monday for our next video. Love you all. Appreciate you watching. Have a good night. Peace.